Coming to you live on number one Bentley Road in the Emerald City. Downtown Atlantis.
All right, Nate, what's happening? What is happening? Some people, they just be doing their own, and then I can't even control your mute. You got it hooked up over there.
I was so enthralled with the starting the day off with that George Clinton. The for Parliament, what better way to start your day?
It's a great way to start your day, right?
Yes, it is.
All right, I'm going to get ready with these here hot topics real quick. First of all, congratulations to the people that work at TSA. They are allegedly, let me say that because it's on all the media outlets regarding them getting paid. So yay. Now are they getting all of their money? I don't know. Pin that to see if it actually is going to be what it's supposed to be.
I'm not a gambling man, but I wouldn't touch it.
You're not touching it? Well, your boy Tyler Perry, he decided to touch it, which is really kind of cool because what he did is little strands. What he did was went down to Atlanta's airport. They said, well, pockets full of money, which is so weird. Like, for real, are we really saying it like that? They said he went down there with cash and was trying to pay the TSA workers. So then they realized, you can't do that. And you know you can't do that. Interesting, right? It's like, okay, I want to give a donation. I want to help the people. Here you go. Do you take it or not? Well, now I just looked at Nate's face. Don't even worry about it. You know, people dealing with what they're dealing with and can't pay your bills, and you get in a bind, Nate. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody could call me what they bind. I'm in a bind, Nate. And if I'm going to help you without the bind, take the help.
Take the help, right? Well, let me tell you, here's the thing. They didn't because they can't, because they'll lose their job. But what Tyler Perry did, him and his crew, they came back with gift cards. And they said with a substantial amount of money on it. Now, here's what has social media ears. I know, shake your head. Has social media's ears tweaking and like, wait, what's really going on? Is this a publicity stunt, or is he really doing this? Because him coming in with an entourage, air quotes for the listening audience, coming in with an entourage, you know, everybody's going to be looking, so you have that attention. So you have a lot of theys out there feel like, are you doing this for attention or not? Now, I'm going to say this. I'm going to throw this in real quick. If you give away things, i.e. cash, you get to write that off. I'm not mad. No. Write it off. Do what you want to do. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm working all this time for free. You know, and who's trying to do that?
Right.
We flipping it, but we saying something, but we ain't saying nothing. What you saying? You ain't talking about nothing. Y'all better look at it when you're working for free. And usually it was a thing if you had a government job. Ooh, girl, you got a good job. Mm-hmm. Not if you ain't paying me on time. I got a problem.
Not if you ain't paying me at all. And then you get mad that I got somebody that's going to get me out of this bind and I can't do it because, well, no, you can't. Man, go. Oh.
It's wild out here. It's definitely wild.
It's wild.
So you tell me what you think about that situation. Or would you even care?
Coming from, well, just me, from an agitator point of view, I think it's admirable what he does. He has the money and he has the resource to do it, to be a blessing to these people who are just left out there. Hell yeah, come to work. We're not going to pay you, and don't accept help from anyone. Not my mom's medication. I ain't paid on my mom's medication. My rent or my mortgage is behind. They're about to repo my car. But I work for you, so I can't take a gesture, a kind gesture, a gift because I work for you. Kiss the glutes. Yeah. You know, no, you can't have it all ways. I mean, I work for you because it affords me a certain life, a
Mhm.
lifestyle. But then you take away the lifestyle, and I'm still supposed to work for you. That sounds a little like slave. Anyway,
And you ain't talking about nothing, no.
yeah.
Look what I accused you for. You ain't talking about nothing. You ain't talking about what you talking about. You ain't, well, come on. Come
Yeah.
on. And that's
So
exactly what it is. Now with that situation and knowing that he could write it off on his taxes, he has the money. Thank you, sir.
yeah, make it work for you. It's working for everybody. I get a credit on my taxes. You get to keep your Porsche or your Pinto for another 2 months. That's a win-win. That's a win-win. And
That's
and,
what
then,
I say.
and you got people like, oh, he got cameras. He's doing it for such and such.
Who cares?
Who cares? I'm riding
At
the
this
Pacer.
point, who cares?
I still got my Pacer, and it's admirable. I'm proud to see it. But here's the thing: our people that
Uh-huh.
have money, we're tribal, and a lot of us take care of the tribe. We ain't running and taking the money and just hiding. I'm proud of TP. And on the TP note, his last movie was funny, man. I want to watch it with the grandkids. A little too graphic for that, but that was a good one.
Okay. Now with him doing giving suggesting a good gesture. Let me help you while you are in a bind.
Right.
Okay. It's interesting that the people that feel as though it is a publicity stunt or to get notoriety, and I've always said from day one, and I'll say it to the end of time, notoriety is not important when you're already known.
Yeah, and
So why would people feel like he's doing it for that? He's helping people. And what difference do it make at this point, honestly?
it's that's the crab in a bucket mentality. Oh, look at him. He just tried to do it, blah, blah, blah. But he's doing it. That's effort. He's showing it. He's able to do it, and he's doing it because he could have sat home and gave it for the taxes or whatever else. He didn't have to do none of that.
He could have did something else and donated, went over to Nick's crib. Here you go, Nick. Here's a car, and then I'll just write it off on my taxes. I don't care what you have to do. Thank you at this point.
Yes.
Because it's a lot of people that quit their jobs too. They just was like, forget it, I'm done. They all have second jobs.
I have to do something else. They working on fries. They was working TSA, making a decent living, but they stopped paying, and the bill still came. My water bill has been faithful to me since I've been 18, 19 years old. Faithful. I cheated on my water bill. I did reckless stuff to my water bill, but faithfully, it comes every month. It's right there.
All right, Nick, what's your thoughts regarding Tyler going to the airport and giving gift cards now since he couldn't give the cash?
Right. I'm glad he did it. Thank you. He has the money and he knows. And the thing is, he knows what it's like. He was homeless. He, built his fortune from being homeless. So he knows what it's like. And I'm glad that he has that. I don't care what they say about Tyler. I don't care what they say about his sexuality. That is none of our business, who he chooses. But the fact that man has a good heart, that's all that matters. Because at the end of the day, we all have to stand before God in judgment. And he's only judging us for what we did.
And they also preach about.
I hope my file ain't thick. When he goes to the filing cabinet, let me see what you did, Mel.
Well, and we always talk about give back. You earn it. A black
exactly.
Tax. We yell black tax, and he's doing that
now everybody got a problem.
Black people.
Listen,
you can't.
We got to move forward. And Nick, you brought up when you brought up his sexuality. You said, I don't care what his sexuality is, which me and Nate like, because it's speculation. And if it's not people that's talking about it, that's their personal business. And I just want to ask both you guys this question, or is it just me? Let me know if it's just me. when you walk down the street and you see someone, or you meet a good friend, or anything, just when you look at people, do you think about who they in the bed with?
No.
See, that's what I'm trying to understand, that concept of why is it so important for us to know who you with?
Yeah, that's a societal thing. It's like, it's almost like the Jerry Springer effect, or the Maury effect.
What is that?
When you were pregnant in high school, when we were kids, it was a shameful thing, and you went down south to either have another little cousin or nephew or something like that, and you came back.
I'm not in that generation. That's the generation above me.
Yeah.
Go ahead, right, Nick?
But now it's Maury. We're here with the 17th person. We're testing him, and we're gonna find him. And he's not the father. It's okay, Nick. We're here for you, and we'll test 32 more men if we have to. And that's the norm. And it's the same way with the Tyler speculation. It should make me a difference. Hey, Tyler. Hey, that's your cup over there. Don't mix up the cups, and let's kick it. Let's fellowship. You know what I mean?
You know, since you brought up Mari in that situation, did Marisol ever find her baby's daddy?
No,
You
and I
know
hate
what?
my daughter's the same name. And I was gonna say it, but that's my daughter's name. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to.
I want to, like, everybody, Marisol, that's somebody popular. That's somebody known. Everybody knows Marisol.
That's also the generation up under us with that mess.
With that part.
Don't put that one on us either.
Yeah, but yeah, and I knew Marisol, that was her name, and I was like, it's my daughter's name, but that's the most popular Marisol I know.
That's what I know about Maury. Maury got on the map with Marisol, and she kept coming back, and people still didn't know.
Back and she lost weight running back and forth behind stage.
Oh, that's bad. That is real bad.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, we get ready to get our guest on, but I want to tackle this, and we'll elaborate a little bit later. Did you see the track coach who was sentenced to 70 years in prison for getting down with one of his track teammates? She was 14. And there was a little snippet where it happened when she spent the night over their house. The team had to go somewhere the next day, and I guess she spent the night at the track coach's house. That was an issue. That was a big, big issue, and that's what he got. He got 70 years. But here's what's interesting. I'm about to throw it out there. Y'all catch it.
Here it comes.
Here it comes. It's coming. This has been an ongoing thing with high schoolers, either with the security guard, the cop that's at the school, and the track coaches. That has been an ongoing thing, maybe 15, 16. It probably don't sound that bad, but we know it. I remember being in school with somebody, and follow me here. She would disappear. Look, she would disappear. She'd be like, all right, I'm gonna come back at this time. So be at the back door to open the door to let me in. Well, this is my girl. We were young.
You didn't know what was going on.
Let me tell you, this is what I said. I was like, you know me. I was like, they said I was green. They still said, I was like, you leaving with that grown man? And she was like, just come open the door. We're in the 8th grade at this time. Just come open the door. And then when high school came, I was like, well, she was like, I'll be back at this time. I'm going to leave out, and then I'll be back. And if somebody asks where I'm at, I was like, I'm going to tell them you out this back door. That's what I'm going to do. Because I was like, I'm done with this. But I asked her. And then I was like, do your mother know? She was like, no, dummy. She was like, that's why you opening this back door.
Here's the thing.
Mr. Holford's rule.
The 70 years is extensive, and I can't for the crime. I can't be mad at him. But can we say he wouldn't have got any time if they put this in the Epstein file? Awkward silence. He wouldn't have got no time.
We have the CEO and owner and proprietor of the Safe Zone. See, I done brought up, see that same way I brought up that little girl, and then we gonna sit here, we gotta protect the little
Bring her to the
children. We
safe
go
zone.
full circle.
Bring her to the
Full circle. Would you say they did what?
Bring her to the safe zone.
Bring her to the safe zone. That's what we gotta do. So we have Mr. Leonard Carter coming up. Keep it locked. You're listening to Shop Talk.
Everything that happens is motivation. Everything that happens is motivation.
Hey, what's going on? Mr. Leonard Carter. You know what? Let me give you a warm Shop Talk welcome. All right, Leonard. Can you tell us a little? I need you to unmute. Okay.
Yep.
Can you tell us a little bit about Safe Zone? Well, can I give my synopsis first of what I think it is, and then you can go ahead? All right.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
To my understanding, the Safe Zone is a place where children were in trouble, not them being bad. They didn't feel safe wherever they were, at home, whatever the case may be. And there were locations that the child can go where you partner with different people, different stores or buildings, let me say, or businesses, that's better, where they could go there and call the proper people that they need to call where they feel safe, like the proper authorities, if they need to call the police, if they're being abused, and all that interesting stuff. That's what I was explained to how it was. Is that kind of on course?
Yeah, that's basically it. When we first put it together, we were trying to get with different areas, different stores, different businesses and things in the community, and put our logo up. And then, like you said, we wanted to be safe. Like if basically how children walk around being followed by strangers and different that. So we wanted them to let know that there are safe places and things that in the community. So we wanted to originally, when we made up the plan, we originally wanted to hook up with stores, and like I said, we'll have our logo in there, and then say a child is being followed, they see our Safe Zone logo, they can go into this store. And in that store, it would be probably like in the back corner, we would probably have some potato chips, candy, a little chair, some books, so they can really feel safe until they probably call, like you said, the proper authorities or call somebody and everything and make sure they're safe and everything. So that was our original plan. So then we took it a little further and just basically any children or adult that wants to be out of the streets and be safe with any events or anything like that, man, that's what we basically want to do.
I like that. I'm trying to get a clear picture in my head. So the logo, the Safe Zone logo, would be on these buildings or at these places where they know
on their on their door, somewhere where it's, they can
they know that this is like where. So it's giving something like how the Underground Railroad was, where you could stop here and feel safe. Boom. For people who don't know how it was with the Underground Railroad, some people feel as though it was a real railroad, but what it was, you could go to certain places where it was like, okay, we got to stop here. Boom, our stop here, we'll get fed, we'll get what we need, and then we'll carry on our way, heading up this way.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep.
I like that concept, and I like the fact that people in the community are still about community and are willing to partner and say, hey, I'm willing to have my place. I wish I had a building. If I had a building, this isn't mine, but I'm sure when they open, they'll do it.
Here's the thing in now with it though. So we went from we still want to get with the stores and get with the buildings, but we went from that to actually, okay, us and our my crew and everybody, we are the Safe Zone. So
Yes. Okay.
basically now, wherever we're at, wherever we go or wherever we at, that's basically the safe zone now. So we go to a lot of different events where, everywhere. We got a lot of things going on in the community. We partner up with a lot of people in the community. So we're basically wherever we at, we want that to be and want people to feel that that's the safe zone.
Okay, I get it. I get that. Now, what if they can't contact you? That's why I was liking that. I was like, oh, we need to put that on there. But like, you could come here, you'll be safe. Or like, that was a big one, which you actually used somebody being followed. And then you could go in there and call your parent or some family member and say, hey, I'm being followed. I don't feel comfortable. Come pick
Right.
me up. I like that. Go ahead, Nate. What you got?
I'm loving this concept and what you're doing. Do you like offer like mediations, like where troubled kids can come talk to you and
Yep, we got it.
have mediation? Yeah. 'Cause
Okay, well, he's gonna get a little deeper into that. So I'm gonna go ahead and let him keep talking because he has a lot of different programs.
let me write this down so I don't forget.
Yeah, get the
Yep.
number and all that good stuff.
With that, we got mentorship programs where we try to mentor. Well, when we started out, once again, we wanted to mentor, children and get them out of trouble and teach them things. We have a program under my safe zone called Beat the Streets, which that's like a mentorship program that we have. We mentorship kids and adults and everybody. Well, when we first put that together, also too, we wanted to reach out to the children, but we sat back and we realized adults want to beat the streets. Adults want to get out the streets too. So there's no age limit. So if you're troubled, you want to get out the streets, you want to learn some things, you want to be in a mentorship program. Once again, you can come over to the Safe Zone and join our Beat the Street program. And in that program, we teach them we teach them about lawnmowers, weed whackers, things like that. We teach them, the carburetors, the maintenance of the lawnmowers, the respect, the safety and things like that. And after we do that, if we see they learn, they take a few tests and things, and then we take them out in the community, and go cut grass for the elderly and people that can't afford, low budget things. We take them out and let them do the work like that.
Oh, okay. So this is pretty much like there's a program out that was out a long time ago. It was called a STEAM night, and we only did it one like night. And the Black Knights Police Association, that's who actually taught the boys like just basic things, kind of like what you're saying, show you how to change a tire, those type things. And then the little girls, we taught them a whole lot of different things because I was one of the speakers that was there, which is really nice. But for you guys to have this Beat the Street program, which it sounds like it's all encompassing of allowing people to be a productive citizen in society. That's what getting them prepared and knowing the basic needs and how to make some money. Because we already know our GoFundMe was what? Cutting grass. All the boys, I'm like the GoFundMe, like, hey, can you pay this and that? People, when knocking on the door, you want your grass cut? Grass low as all get out, only dirt. You got to patch. You want your grass cut? But just because you asked, and I remember giving because it was two young boys. They asked. My grass was already done, but I was like, I don't need it. But just the mere fact that you walking up my driveway with a lawnmower, the initiative is there. So I'm glad that you have that program, and you said it's for different ages. So for
yeah. We start at probably ages maybe 10, 11, enough to know that they can sit down and learn here and there. And then like I said, we extended our age. At first it was to 24, but like I said, if it's adults, there's some adults that want to learn things all over again and want to beat the streets and get out of trouble and everything. So there's no age limit. If you want to beat the streets and you want to learn some things, and come on over to Safe Zone where it's safe at.
Mm-hmm. I like the fact that you don't have a cutoff for the age, because a lot of people learn later in life.
Right.
And they may not know, and they won't tell anybody that they don't know because they probably are embarrassed by their peers. I.e., we talked about the whole TP, Tyler Perry situation, and it's us, his peers, that got a problem with him giving. I'm like, what is the problem? But you do have people who are embarrassed to say, hey, I don't know how to even start a weed whacker, but I'm too grown to feel comfortable to let somebody know that I don't know how to do this. And i.e., what happens? Prime example,
Right.
you're going to the street because you don't know. You know what I mean? This
Right.
is what I know, so I'm comfortable in this environment. So I can appreciate that. I'm gonna let Nate the agitator on so you guys can kind of communicate man to man and let us ladies know what's important. Because I'm gonna tell you
Yes.
that grass important. That grass, please maintain the outside.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No
Oh yeah. Yep.
rolls, but maintain the outside.
Well,
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, I'm really liking this, and I'm just learning about it. But I mean, a lot's going through my mind because I'm we can do this and we can do this. Are you non-prof yet?
Yes. I have a physical agent. I was nonprofit myself, but I'm working back on that. But I do have like I said, a physical agent that I work with. My partner, which is a very great person, because like I said, we have a few other things too. Promise Community Hub is our main program.
Uh-huh.
And with that, we run we have a diaper pantry and we have a food pantry
See,
that my
that's-
partner, man, she's great. Miss Anika Jacobs, she's great, man. She runs that for us too. So yeah, oh yeah.
See, things, just stuff like that. I mean, just having that coalition of help and stuff like that. I mean, just thinking out loud. I'm like, well, what's wrong with them donating like Hayes or Adams School? Because they're just sitting there. And, I understand putting that in your hands. I believe it can grow and do a lot of other things.
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
I was shop talking while I was getting this fresh cut from Miss Eva. And to hear, what happened in our neighborhood over there on Campfield, and to
Right.
see, and it's on you, they got the video of it.
Do me a favor, don't say the
Right.
name of the place.
Right, no, yeah. That's it. But to hear these kids talk about it, I'm like, man, this is scary as can be. Then I realized I got grandkids coming up in this.
Right.
So to have a place to teach, just give hope.
Right.
To give
Right.
hope and to
And of course,
mediate.
like I said, back in our time, man, we went through stuff here and there like that. We didn't really have big I mean, we had the big brothers, man, but they really wasn't
Right.
taking us up under their wing like that. We had to watch them and peek around the corner and stuff like that. So that's basically why I built that too, to really be strong big brothers and take them up under our wings.
But in our day, me and you would fight, and 2 days later we playing football
right
again.
back. Exactly.
So it's a different time. And
Right.
to have men standing up teaching men how to be men, because I agitate a lot on this thing, but I am firm on it. The way to be a man is through a man. And
Right.
these young boys is feeling based, and you see them on the first 48 when they get caught. Sir, no, ma'am. You wasn't like that 20 minutes ago when you was at the,
Exactly.
This, I really would like, to really push and think, what's your logo? So we can put that out there and show people, hey, that's the weasel out over there. That's safe for us.
It's actually you see the heart up top.
Okay.
When you see that, you'll see that like in any window.
Okay.
Or
I've seen it. I just didn't know what. Okay. Because I can't read, but I know what the logo means.
Yep. It's Youngstown Safe Zone. And you see, I got the north, south, east, and west. I got the SAFE, and the heart with the yellow ribbon around it. Let them know, we strong. We holding you. We holding on to you.
Yeah, send that to us, please.
Yes. Yep. Yep.
That's basically have it. Look, I already have it. Got a T-shirt too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She got the T-shirts in there. We got shirts and hats and she already up on them.
Next week I'll be like this.
For people who may not know, the Safe Zone has been around. It has been around for a while.
Yes.
So it's not new. And I can appreciate a program that is 100% for the youth and their well-being.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to intervene in, I would say it's a barbershop. I wanted to intervene in that to go a little bit deeper for those who may not know. And when Leonard, you were saying it's very scary for being at a barbershop. His son was there. And his son was right there in the window. I think back about 30 years ago. Yeah, I'm dating all of y'all. It's about 30 years ago when it was bang bang in our area. A lot of people, Youngstown was on the map as the worst place to live. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Per
It
capita
was,
in the country.
yeah, it was bang bang.
Right.
The thing, and people didn't care. And you hear the constant bullets don't have no eyes. But when you take your mess and you bring it to somebody else's establishment who worked really, really hard and mess them up, that's where I have a problem. I'm like,
Right.
listen, this street stuff need to stay in the street. If it's gonna be in the street, it's gonna be in the street. Like my cousin got gunned down in the street, on Hillman to be exact. Being in the street, but you go into somebody's establishment where people feel safe. I should be able to go get my hair done. I should be able to go get me a lineup, get my hair cut, and everything's fine. And not that y'all were arguing inside of the barbershop, not that it started inside the barbershop. You saw who you saw and you didn't care about anything. And here's the sad thing, when you work so hard, i.e. Leonard has the safe zone. So working really hard, and let's say he had a brick and mortar and somebody's going to come and bring their mess there. And this is the safe zone. The barbershop, that's what we shop talk. That's like a beauty shop. I'm a licensed cosmetologist. That you should be able to talk, everybody have a conversation, and everything's fine. But to bring your mess to a parking lot of a place where they done paid all their money, worked really hard to establish this and make a life for them, a positive life for them, and you come bring your mess there, I think they need to get more time on that too. Okay, you want to add that body, and for me, lost wages, because how many people will be comfortable to go back when you hear something negative like that happening there?
You're right, but I would like to nip it in the bud. If we get these kids early enough and teach them consequences like he's doing, and teach them a trade and a skill, they can see something else. Because I like to get them before they get to that point.
Right.
It's sad, all this emotion that I'm mad at you, so this is what I'm going to do. Leonard, how many times we fought as kids? You know, in the day we chill. Yeah, man, come on over. Yo, what you doing? What the grandkids is this, that, and other. But we had men in front of us that beat us up, whooped us. There wasn't no timeouts when we was coming up, popped us in our head, and we learned that there was repercussions to what we did.
Right.
They don't have
I hear what you're saying, but let's not forget Malibu's Most Wanted,
Mhm.
because that's the ones that don't get it. It's like, hold up, it's rules to this game. You know what I'm saying? And you got that person, i.e., and I hate to use it, but I'm just going to use this name, i.e., that hardcore person that think they hardcore, but T.I. said it about his son King.
Yeah.
You weren't raised like that, so you're not that dude. I'm that dude. And you can hear people who weren't raised from poverty, but they want that sad story. You be like, son, that's not your story. That's my story.
Right.
And those are the ones that don't know the rules to it, that would do something stupid like that. And dude, you messing up establishments. That's not how that go. And like you were saying, like you and Leonard, boom, you know, you fight his children. It's rules to this. It's not a just boom, here you go. But you'll have that Malibu's Most Wanted, air quotes for the listening audience, that just think this is it, bang, bang, shoot him up, and be like, dude, you ain't that guy. Go ahead, Nick, you got something?
Here's the thing with these young men today, they don't care about nothing, or so they don't care about nobody else. They operate like they don't have a soul, so they don't care, and that's where we need to catch these young ones before they get to that level. And I like that, but that's the issue. I don't know where, why, who brought them up, what happened in between these years. They just don't have a soul. They don't care. Everything, they don't care about nothing. Back in our day, certain things in certain places were off limits. Now it's like, whatever, I don't care. And so it is what it is. I catch you where I catch,
just some of them that
I don't understand.
Wait a minute, would you say, Leonard?
This guy.
Uh-oh, he might be.
Uh-oh. We staggering. Okay.
Some of them that we talk to. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Some of them that we talk to, they come to us and they say that we don't give them a chance. They're not heard. They're not, you know what I'm saying? They have something that they want to say and they feel most of us don't give them a chance or let them be heard. So they want to be heard. So they feel they're not being heard. So they just, I feel, you know, they cause all this havoc just so they can be heard.
Wow.
And that's always how that student was that caused the distraction in the classroom. They needed some attention. Wasn't getting it. You got your desk set outside, outside the door, so they ain't have it to give. I will say this. They want to be heard.
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed, and that is a true thing. I've noticed that some of us as adults have a problem listening to them. We always cut them off. And it's like, wait, you can actually hear the root of the issue if you just let them talk. Sometimes if you just sit there quiet and just let them talk, and then you can get the root of the situation. But when you have people cutting them off immediately, I've seen it. And you're telling them already, well, you're wrong. You don't know their upbringing. You don't know what they were exposed to. You don't know what they were taught. Some people just want to listen. I'm with you on that, Leonard. They want to be heard. I like that. And really heard.
That's basically what Safe's on about. We want you to rebuild. It's the key word, man, is safe. We just want you to feel safe. We want you to feel safe in the streets. We want you to feel safe at home. We want you to feel safe around your parents, strangers, anywhere you go or anywhere you be in this community. We want you to feel safe. So that way, you know what I mean, if you have some problems, you can open up to a person, you know what I mean, or things like that. So it's about safe, being safe.
It's important. It's extremely important. And I know, like the young people that I'll speak with, they don't want to be browbeat. You know what I mean? They don't want to hear what they're doing wrong. They already know what they're doing wrong. But if you get at home and you want somebody to listen to you, at home they're telling you you need to do A, B, C, and D. Everything's not right. And then you go to the next place, like, oh, it's a safe place. I get to actually voice my opinion, and my opinion matters versus going somewhere. And they'll have like the churches, and I'll hear them say that, well, you could go to the church, but the church, they go Bible bang you all day, the whole time, instead of saying, let me just sit back and listen. And there's a way to ease it in. But for you to tell them, if their parents is telling them they're wrong, their teacher telling them they're not going to be nothing. I was shocked by that. Julius Oliver shared that story, being in school where the teacher said what he wasn't going to be and tried to steer him into doing something different. I hope she's still alive to see him right now. But you have your everybody in leadership as a child is telling you everything you're doing wrong. And they say, well, I'm here to teach you right and wrong. But all you're doing is pointing out what's wrong. I have a closed ear. I have a closed ear as an adult, especially when you have somebody from the outside. Well, let's think about it. That's telling you you're wrong, but they don't know your thought process, how you were brought up. That's them. And everyone who actually have been through something, just life period, our perception is what we project, because that's our upbringing and what we've seen, our experiences. So you take somebody that came from here and you're going to tell them, no, you need to do A, B, C. You don't know how I got there. I didn't get to open the door and just go from point A to point B. I had to go P, Q, round, Z, then come back to B to make sure that I had the foundations. Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I always revert back to that. Y'all got to check that out. And with Maslow's hierarchy of needs, you have to get that foundation. No matter, you could have great success, but if you don't have that foundation, you're always going to drop back to the basics until everything is met. Step.
Correct.
So I'm so happy. I appreciate you still doing it, because sometimes
we've been working hard, man. Working hard.
Yeah. And you've been doing it for such a long time that I had to go back. That was a few years back.
2019 Was it
Yeah,
since
I'm like, it's been a long
2019?
and still at it. And a lot of people don't know about Safe
And
Zone.
we ain't right. We ain't looking for the media, the glitz, the glamour. You know what I'm
That's
saying? We're just about trying to save the people and just make a rise that way. So, I mean, if it was about the glitz and the glamour, like I said, 2019, we'll be millionaires by. But we ain't. We're just really trying to save souls and really trying to be leaders and do what's right.
A true church.
Yes.
Yeah, true church.
Oh yeah.
Before we get deeper into this, 3X and Lord.
yeah, we'll get that after. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got you.
Yeah.
I commend you for still doing it and continuing with your purpose. Because like I
Right.
was saying, to have been doing it and then it kind of, you know how everything, the hype is there and then it just fades away, but you still have your base people that are still doing it.
Right.
And when I ran into you, I asked you, and you was like, "Oh yeah, I'm still. We got a pantry. We give away Pampers, and we do this. Still doing it. A lot of people don't know. It was what, the down the hill block party that was up at the field, the
Yep.
Braves
Yep.
field, football
Yep.
field, Little
Yep.
League football
Yep.
field.
Yep.
Yeah, it was some time ago. But when you did that, did you see how the community just wrapped their arms around you? What do you need? That thing was
Right.
huge and it was amazing. It was a good time. And it
Right.
was, what do you need? So you are purpose driven for those people who don't know him. If he's going to do it, he's going to do it, and he's not giving up on our future.
Nope.
So that's where it's at. And if you need some help, please, just reach out and holler. You
Oh
might as
yeah.
well,
Oh yeah.
everybody else getting a GoFundMe. Have your people walk around
Right.
with lawnmowers. This the old GoFundMe right here. What y'all
Yeah.
doing now?
Yeah.
Merge it, because a lot of people don't know that, hey, people out here need help. These programs are available and you don't ask for nothing.
Right.
That's what's wild. Just sitting there, I'm like, what you doing? Well, I'm still doing da 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 da. Da. You don't ask, you just make it happen. Now, I do know that you have something coming up.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That
Yes,
just
ma'am.
sounds- Go ahead.
Also with that, like you said, always do, saying some big events here and there. Took a little break, man. I had a little, depression going on in my life a little bit, through some deaths, lost my mom, my son, this and that. But with that, like I said, I still have to be community, have to be a leader. So I had to get myself back strong. So I do a lot of different stuff out here in the community. So one of the things that we're doing, I'm pretty sure familiar, all the old school people. I know you guys are familiar with the old all city variety show. They
You
used to
know
go
it.
on back in the day. But I'm here to tell you right now, it's back.
I'm working on my moves.
It's back.
Yeah. Mysterious.
Hey, it's back, man. It's back. So June 13th. We're gonna start off the Juneteenth week, collaborated with the Juneteenth committees and everything. We're gonna start off the Juneteenth with the old school all city talent show. Like I said, it's old school and new school. So we want any and everybody, any area talents that you have, gospel, comedians, singers.
I can sing.
Bring it on, man. Bring it on. We got some old school doo-wop groups coming in. We got some bands. If you're in a band, that's the thing we want to reach out to, man. It's a lot of people that don't get exposure and everything. High school bands, step teams, drill teams, comedians, anything in this area, in the talent area. Come on down. April the 11th and April the 18th from 12 to 6. Is our auditions. Those are 2 Saturdays. Again, that's April the 11th and April the 18th. We'll be having 2 big auditions from 12 to 6 at the Youngstown Boys and Girls Club. Anybody with clean talent, here we saying we don't want that beat, bop, and all that. We want clean, nice, good talent in the whole surrounding area. Come on down and make them auditions. We want to make this a great show. Like I said, I got some calls from some old school. When they heard about it, old school doo-wop groups want to come in because it's old school and new school, man. They said just give them a chance to get back singing and everything. So we want to want to make this real hot and nice for the city. So this is what we putting together.
And it is going to be held where?
It's going to be held at South School in the auditorium. So it's all we gonna make history, man. We guarantee we gonna make history there, man. They restoring that. Hooked up with the guys there, you know, some great guys there now on that team. They want us to do some great things. They like the ideas and stuff the Safe Zone does. So this is gonna be one of our big first projects. So it's gonna be held at South School again, June 13th from 3 to 7. Tickets are on sale right now. We have tickets on sale right now. $20 in advance and $25 at the door. So you can call get me with the tickets. My number is 234-313-3272. Again, that's 234-313-3272. And we'll have them out in the stores and different places around now, you know, working on that stuff. But right now I do have the tickets myself. So tickets on sale. We want you to come on out. We want you to come make the auditions. If you sing, if you get comedy, anything in the talent, man, band, soloist, bring it on, man. We want to make this a real epic event.
All that good stuff.
All that good stuff.
Man, let me tell you something. Back in 1985,
I remember.
you remember? I was in the talent show. It was at Covington School, and it was Billie Jean is what I did. Let me tell you.
You still fit the jacket?
Quit playing. I will go and get that mug. I can't fit it. It's like super duper small, but it's right there.
Well,
that's when your parents don't throw none of your stuff away.
Right,
like,
right.
Like Junior off of I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. Your room is just like I left it.
He blew it for Nick. You blew it for Nick when you said all material had to be clean. That's why she ain't said nothing.
But listen, so this variety show that we did, because you know back then we called it that. Back in '85, I was Billie Jean. Let me tell you, this little girl, she was in 2nd grade. She beat everybody, and who was good was Vontisha Wright. They were all good. Brenda, they did. You gave good love. I'm taking you back, and they was good too. This little girl, she said this poem. It was nice. It was a nice poem, but I remember it to this day. The poem was "I Am Somebody" by the Jesse Jackson.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Mine.
Way back. Listen, I may be black, but I am somebody. I remember her saying it, and she did good. And everybody stood up, but we didn't understand. What you mean? I killed that Billie Jean. You know, like,
she ain't nobody. I'm Michael Jackson. My fame came with we were out at it was like a thing, but we did what was it? Easy E. We Want Easy, and my friend Elwin Freeman, you might know him, came out, and everybody thought it was Easy E.
I can see that.
We got swamped. They thought we was real NWA. This was the early thing. But he came out with his glasses on and his hat, and the crowd went. Well, we were out in, we was fishing someplace.
Leonard said none of that. None of that.
You heard him. You heard him.
None of that at the talent show, the upcoming talent.
Hey, I'm like Fly Guy. He took me back. I used to be a player back then.
You
hear the fish in them? Yeah.
Mac, we lost.
Them was the days, wasn't it? Them was the days.
Look,
man.
We lost to some substance.
Yep, them was the days. So we really want to bring that back. We want to bring back those good old days, those good old times. And you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of talent. That's a lot of things that people don't realize too. There's a lot of talent here in Youngstown, in Ohio, period. We have the talent, you know what I'm saying? They stole the funk from us. They don't want to admit that. You know what I'm saying? We all know. So hey, Youngstown got a lot of talent.
Remember, man, we got the OJs, the mighty OJs. Cool in the gang. You got, I mean, yes. Roger, come on.
Yeah.
We've influenced everybody because the West Coast West Coast was for Roger.
Wait a minute.
Right.
Billy Beck, Ohio players.
There you go.
Our
There you go.
own Rick
We still
Ward.
we still got some good guys in the city, man. Good guys in the city, man. Big shout out
Great.
to my brother too, man. One of my brothers, Mr. Howard Howe, he doing his thing, man. That's
Oh
a brother.
yeah,
That's one of my brothers, man. So
the talent is definitely here, and I remember even as children that kept us off the street. We was dancing in the street,
Right.
practicing for
exactly.
the next variety show because it was South variety show, and then East y'all had Rand had the gong show, East had the fashion show. That's what y'all
Right,
was
right.
known for.
Well,
Right.
that was how we gang bang. My crew is gonna beat yours, Leonard. You don't know. These are free moves. You can
But
have.
now they calling it you got served. I'm about
Well,
you,
yeah,
you about to
yeah.
get served.
Yeah, the movie
Right,
really
right.
hurt us. It really downplayed our plight.
Oh
But
yeah.
knowing that you're gonna see some of the oldies, like remember we used to have African Cultural Weekend used to be at Southfield House.
Shout out to Miss Miller.
We
Right.
were downtown, then it went to Southfield House, then it went back downtown. And
Right.
it being back there at
Right.
South, it's gonna
Right.
be nostalgic. I
Yeah.
could just it's gonna be fun. And
Yep.
to see those old people, well, they older
Yep.
now. You know,
And
people
with
that
my
was
goal
kids.
too, I got a special. I'm trying to work on a special surprise. Like you said, we had a whole bunch of old school legends and this and that. I don't know if you're familiar. Some people familiar with. I used to be in a dance group myself back in the day. We were one of the popular dance groups and all that. So we're working on a surprise for you guys. I don't want to spoil it yet, but yeah.
Listen, we all understand y'all ain't high school skinny no more, but we'll give you credit. We're gonna clap.
Back
Right.
then,
Yeah,
that don't
couple
mean
of us in the
nothing.
treadmill right now. We're
Slow
trying to get a
down.
couple pounds off before
That
that
don't mean
and work.
nothing
We're gonna
because
get our
Glenn
breath
was
back. But
big back then because it was Glenn and Jeff Burgess.
Hey,
Glenn
hey,
Williams and
right.
Jeff Burgess, they were mixed
Yes.
company.
we
those
ain't
were my big brothers. They actually taught us how to dance. So they were over us.
Yeah.
They were mixed company. And then when we came along, we were magic and the main attraction.
Well, guess
That
what?
was the main attraction.
When you try to drop it or
I need
fall,
video footage.
we ain't helping you up. You know that Ben Gay. I'm selling liniments. I'll be there selling your Ben Gays, your all your creams that you gonna need. Y'all old people trying to keep
But
it
you
young.
know what? Let me.
We all
let me
talked
say
about
this.
it. I might have four. We all got me, especially, you know what I'm saying? Everybody familiar with Little Bill William Porter. And we
Magic,
talked about
okay.
it. We all decided we got 4 minutes in us left. And then we called each other back the other day. We said, no, we got 3:59.
Let me see. Damon Peace,
Yeah.
Right.
John Burgess, and Bill
Right. That's
Porter,
we were the original magic.
the original Magic. And that was the first group that I saw that opened my eyes to. No, it wasn't. It was one up there, a Mission on the north side. It was a little short cat. He was cold. And then when I went to school, Magic came because our librarian was Miss Peace, happened to be Damon's grandmother.
Right.
And they dance that changed my life forever.
Oh yeah.
It changed my life forever.
Yep.
And
When
that's
they
what
first
people
put
got
magic
ready.
together,
That's
it
what
was
we did.
original
We
Magic.
got practice. When is the show? We got practice. You know,
right.
And do you see how that changed the trajectory of your whole thinking? You weren't trying to gang bang because you had to go to practice and work.
We
on
had
your
to practice, man. We ain't trying to be out there, man. We got to do this routine. We got to get our gimmicks ready. We got to get our uniforms together. We ain't got time
that's
to be
it.
out there.
We gotta get the uniform. We gotta go get this
Hey,
material.
hey, the boogaloo saved lives.
Right.
Your
Yes,
Jerry
it
curl had to
did.
be fresh that day
Man,
for that
what?
week. You had to get fresh.
What?
East
Man,
side,
listen, I
mysterious
remember plenty
movement.
of days. See, I didn't have a curl. I always had the short hair then.
You did.
But Little Bill and Damon and I'm trying to get my little this and that down, my little shirt on, and these cats fighting in the mirror trying to spray their curls and trying to get them ready.
That's what made your moonwalk look so good because they
Yes.
Listen.
it was
Listening. They're like this.
Yep.
and they always want to wear their hair. Come like
So yep,
All
that's
that,
our
yeah,
main
you
goal.
rub
Man.
your eyes and you in the front.
Yep. That's our main goal. We want to bring back the history of that and bring back the fun of it and bring, you know what I mean, let everybody see what we did. And then we want to add the new school and see, you know what I mean, let them
What they
show
got.
us what they're doing. And so we're gonna put it all together and really make it happen.
It wouldn't
Easy
be authentic.
access.
It wouldn't be authentic unless you got the Jerry curl. You need some. I need a Jerry. I need a stay free. Stay free.
Man,
curl.
I think they might be coming back also too. I think I got a call from some of them. They want to. So we
That
got
is
some old
so
school
dope.
groups. We got a
Oh, I
couple
can't
old
wait.
school groups trying to get in and all of that. Old
That
school
would be
singing
so
groups.
dope.
Oh yeah, we're gonna try to make it history.
Precision is it. Like, you know
Oh,
what I
yeah.
mean? That's what we look
Yep.
for. You had to be right. And the
Yep.
interesting part, when you look at the Asians now, their precision is always on point. That's how it used to be back then.
We was the
Yes,
Jabberwockies
yes.
before the Jabberwockies.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Anybody still got a curl? Leonard, you seen anybody still had a curl?
I hope not.
Nobody but Marco. He in the band.
I don't know. They bringing the curl back now, y'all.
Hey,
Don't hate.
Leonard.
Don't hate.
Authenticity purposes, baby. I need to see a curl. It can be a stage,
Right.
it can be a carefree curl. It can be a Jerry. Now, Jerry, you get extra points for because Jerry is your more moist. That's more moisture in a Jerry.
Right. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, you got to know
I
your
wouldn't
curl.
be surprised,
never
man. I
had one.
wouldn't be surprised how they coming. Like, they might. You never know.
That
Like I
is
said, I got a
so
couple groups coming that's
fun.
old school, but
Yeah, stage
yeah.
presence. I'm gonna need a curl.
That's it.
yep,
That's
just for
it.
that.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
Go
Oh
Jerry.
yeah. But we gonna make it a real fun, epic event, man. A real fun, epic event, man. Like
Can't
I said,
wait.
we're gonna bring it back, and once again,
Talk about the vendors.
yeah, we are looking for a few vendors. If you want, I need a few vendors, and a couple of food trucks too. I'm gonna put a couple of food trucks outside, and we're gonna put a couple of merchandise vendors and stuff inside and things too. So we're looking for them. You can give me a call again, 234-313-3272, or you can email me at lyndeent@gmail.com. That's lyndean ENT@gmail.com. LENDEANENT@gmail.com.
And bring the young people, bring your littles. So they
Right.
can see it.
Let them see this experience. It's something that everybody you gonna want to see it, man. Believe me. You're gonna
Hollywood
talk about it.
Poppers,
Man,
Master
we should have
Jam,
been there. Yes.
Hollywood Poppers. Golly.
Hollywood Poppers.
Ah!
Ice, electrodynamics, all that. Oh yeah, we could go
Mysterious
back, man.
movement. Oh my golly.
Sweet
I'm-
Sensation.
Yep, jam control. Yeah. Oh
Oh.
yeah, oh yeah.
Boy, you
Oh
bringing
yeah.
it back. You bringing it back.
Oh yeah. What is Lady C animosity? Recreation. Come on, let's go. Come on, man. We
They'll be there.
get-
I
Oh,
gotta,
yeah.
I gotta bring Lady C. Let me tell you something.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
Lady C. Come
Oh yeah,
on.
we gonna make history, man. Believe me, we gonna make history. So even if you was in a group and you don't want to be in it, you don't want to perform, whatever, at least be there because we're gonna pay homage to the old groups and everybody that's passed that haven't been around. We're gonna do a little presentation to the old groups and things like that. So it's gonna be epic.
Those
It's gonna
pictures.
be real epic.
the groups
Yeah,
together.
bring them out. Bring them out.
Oh man, mysterious movie. I'm gonna have to fly Smitty and them in because I think we can, get it together.
You gotta bring them in. Bring them
Gotta
in.
bring 'em in. And just to have that picture, a mysterious movie 40 years later.
Oh, you know
Right.
what? Yeah, I got the picture of them
Yes.
dancing with coming out the gold boxes.
Oh,
Hey,
'Cause I
and
used to be a
listen,
girl.
that's the thing I want to say too. If anybody, we're looking for old pictures so we can put it out. We want to do a little wall of fame while at the show and everything. So if anybody has any pictures of the old dance or anything like that, because they're kind of hard to find, and some people are holding on to them for we don't know why, but we want to get them out there.
well, you can
We want to
scan
get them out there.
Let me
At
call
least,
Dave Rip.
give us a copy, and we want to make. So if anybody have any groups, any pictures, anything like that, please get them into us. We would
You
greatly
know what?
appreciate
You're
it.
right, because I have prom pictures too that I was like, do you know this person here? Maybe their grandkids can, look and see and have it.
Right. We plan
Now,
on
you
putting
said-
together a wall of fame.
Animosity, Lady C, Candy Rain. I
Yep,
remember my first.
recreation.
Oh yeah. Oh man, listen, that's what I was about to say. I learned the word discombobulation from Lady C. You remember that? Discombobulation. If Lady C watches, she gonna be like, oh my God. You're like, discombobulation is the word that I use. To discombobulate means to come.
Look at you, man. Look at you.
The mic was coming at you. Look at it. The mic was like, whoa.
She remembered each word too.
Listen, it was cold. It was cold. And then with recreation. You said the recreation crew. I remember they was
Yes,
battling the recreation crew. There's like the recreation crew, the recreation what? The recreation queue.
Oh man,
Let's recreate their butts when they start beatboxing.
good clean. Oh,
Listen,
I be
I was manager material back then.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, go with that. Always in the back,
Yep.
practice, chilling. But yes, that was cold. They was cold. They had the keys to the doggone Star Palace.
Right. Oh
We
yeah.
practiced
Oh yeah.
down there.
Oh yeah. We yep. Oh
I
yeah,
just
we didn't
threw
open up
away
many
a
times.
white
That was our
one.
thing too. Once we won all the talent shows and all that, they said, "Man, y'all kind of." So we was ghetto famous before the ghetto famous was out. So they told us we couldn't even dance in the talent shows no more. So what we did, we outsmarted them. So we were Magic for years. Then we changed our name from Magic to the Main Attraction. Because it was two. It was Main Attraction. That was a group, and it was us. The Main Attraction.
Oh, y'all put the thing. We was the main attraction.
Yeah. Y'all was yeah.
Boy.
Yeah,
Yep. So
it's
like I
just a
said,
good
Star
time.
Palace, all of that.
And if you got littles, I'm telling you, man, let them know it was a fun time. Just practice for next year. That was the goal. Soon as it was over.
No,
All right, what we doing? Practice next week for
Practice
the
for next year.
variety show.
it was no
Right.
off season. It was no off season.
Right. So we don't want nobody to miss it. Like you said, young and old, man. Young and old. We're having a gospel segment where we're going, you know what I'm saying, all gospel songs, and it's gonna be real nice.
That's
You guys gotta be there, man. So that's like I said, that's part of the things that Safe Zone do. And once again, it is a safe environment. No BS. We're all in fun. Want everybody to come out and, like I said, bring your talents. Bring your talents. And let's make this an epic yearly. Let's bring it back.
Man, you give it being in the place that it was, and you talking about it and bringing out all these groups. It's a spiritual aspect to it. I'm like feeling it already.
Right.
Yeah,
Man, listen. Here's the thing. We went to South to go look at the area and look at everything and discuss. Man, we went into that auditorium. You know how the rock come out and you look around and you got the literally, man, I'm looking around and looking at the stage, literally chill bumps, and it just brought back memories if you go in that place now. So that's what when you go there, it's going to instantly bring back memories.
In South, I hate to give them this type of credit, but that school got so much marble in it and so beautiful. They can't even knock it down. It costs them more to knock that school down and to keep it standing.
Right. That's why their plan is to restore it and do different things like that. They want to do different events and gospel events and different. So, it's going to come back. It's going to be a nice little historical place, man.
Shoot, y'all need the whole third floor for y'all offices, man. Safe Zone, Southfield. Well, it ain't Southfield, but I mean, yeah, man. I'm hyped. I might even break out of my new rendition. I might release my new mixtape that weekend. Feeling.
Right. But here's the thing, though. You gotta make those auditions first. You gotta make those auditions.
Like, I'm on here. I got a crowd.
Well, here's the thing. You can't have any recording devices when I'm dropping my hot lyrics. This hot fire. When I'm spitting this hot fire, I don't need you record me and letting it out. I don't need you know what I mean? Yeah, save it for the day.
Oh yeah. Yep. Once again, auditions April the 11th and April 18th at the Youngstown Boys and Girls Club. Those are 2 Saturdays from 12 p.m. From 12 to 6, both days. If you can't make the one Saturday, you come to the other Saturday, sign up, audition, and we'll let you know if you made it and get to practicing, and then it'll be showtime.
Let me call Salvage, see if she can beat.
You remember that?
She can beat.
You remember that, Leonard? Because listen, that was the whole thing. Getting into the audition and hope you made it.
Right.
That was good just to make it.
Right.
Like, cool.
Yep. So once again, you have for the auditions, you have anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. It depends. If we like you, we let you keep going. If we don't, we'll cut you off right on the spot, or what I'm saying, you got at least 5 minutes. And the show is actually, you have 5 minutes for the show actually too.
Oh, that's a long.
So can I come and audition? I want to be Simon. That was absolutely horrible.
You're talking about a judge.
I want to be a judge. That was absolutely horrible. Don't waste my time. Get out. Security.
No, we don't know. No. Leave him where he at.
All that wrapped up. But here's the thing. You can't tell people who judges are because they're trying to get the hookup. So you'll see when you get there.
Right. We got a few judges lined up already. We're for the show. We're looking at probably want to get 6 judges, but we have a couple of them lined up already.
I'm here for you.
So yeah, like I said, I don't want to reveal them right now because I thought about that too on the way. Seeing them at the grocery store and they trying to talk to them and all.
Right.
So, oh yeah, but they'll be well known. You know, what I'm saying, popular people in the city that does things like that in the city of Youngstown. And yep,
You get them serious, them serious judges like we had. Who did when we did it at East? Do you remember when we did the All City Variety Show at East a few years back? We did it a few years back, and the judges was Keisha Tony, Randy Stevens, and James Lloyd of Pieces of a Dream.
Okay.
And it was a good time because it was a different variety.
Right.
You know, variety of different people, so they're looking at different things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a good time, and those bands that were over there was amazing. I know that this is going to be outstanding. I'm excited. I'm more excited about like the vendors. So you kicking off, you know what I mean? I can't even think right now. Juneteenth. So you kicking off Juneteenth. It takes me back to the African culture, weekend. And so I know it's going to be so much great artwork. I'm just excited about it and looking at how the school is. And if you have your stuff in the inside, that's really cool because a lot of people don't like being outside, but you have that whole sidewalk, like vendors over on that brick road. Like it's so much.
Like I said, we're gonna put a couple vendors outside on the side parking lot and everything because it's not really fully ready yet. But like that first floor in the auditorium, everything will be fully ready for us. So we're gonna put a couple vendors outside. We'll have some merchandise sellers and things in the hallways. And we're thinking about, like I said, just in case little kids come, we may, because like I said, it's gonna be from 3 to 7. It's gonna be early. We want to have it early that way ain't nobody caught up in the night or so we might put a few bouncing arounds and things outside also to let the kids play because it's gonna be like I said in the daytime. It's gonna be pretty warm now then too. So we're trying to
get down the hill.
Oh yeah. We're working on bringing them back also too. So like I said, I'm doing a lot of things. I do work for my church now. I'm deacon in my church, so I do a lot of different things. And like I said, we my partner with her holding our food pantry down and our diaper pantry, and doing things for the church. We have a lot of other stuff going on, and also we're working on bringing that back also.
Just something to do,
right?
Something to look forward to. That's it.
Right.
Something to look forward to. We had something to look forward to, and we was looking to win that next year.
That's right.
Let's go.
Nothing but bragging rights.
It
was just bragging rights.
Right. So on that note, again, I just want to say, if any of you guys need help with Pampers, food pantry and everything, you can contact me on my number again, Safe Zones, and we'll get in touch with you. We'll hook it up for you. My number is 234-313-3272. Give me a call and I'll refer you to my partner. And like I said, we'll help you with diapers. Have a nice little food pantry. We're trying, we're trying to give back and help the community as much as we can.
Can I ask you this question? Where can they send their pictures if they have those old pictures? Can they send it to this phone number, or you want them to send it to your email address?
You can send it to my phone number. Again, the number 234-313-3272, or that lendeanent@gmail.com. That's lendeanent@gmail.com.
Okay. And if you guys can't remember the number or need to contact Leonard, I'll get that information to you.
Or you can send them to my Facebook pages too. Len Carter, LenCarter on Facebook, or Safe Zones on Facebook.
Okay. All right. And for those who are listening that are not on Facebook, I got you. Shoot a text, DM me. I'll give you the information and get it to you. All right. Give you the information. I'm not going to hold them hostage and be like, no, I know him. You got to go through me to get to him. People, that was so weird. I got the information to give to you lovely people. Safe Zone. That is 234-313-3272. If you know somebody that may be interested in joining the Safe Zone. and you want to donate or anything like that, just, and when I say donate, everything doesn't have to be, monetary. Just donating your time, leading people in the right direction, giving them a good
Right.
word, you know what I mean? Keeping it
Right.
positive. Again, that's the Safe Zone at 234-313-3272. If you want to be a vendor at the upcoming talent show, All City Talent Show, contact Leonard at 234-313-3272. All right, Leonard, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you. I had you longer than you anticipated. I'll have that information for the talent show. The show, put it right back for me. The talent show is June 13th. Auditions will be held at the Boys and Girls Club on the south side of Youngstown on the 11th and the 18th from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Both dates are available. So if you can't make one, make the other one. All right. Hey, you know what? I want to tell you something about that. I got a rose that I got a long time ago. Just gonna crack you up. A white rose. And remember back then when after y'all dance and stuff, y'all getting roses out?
Uh-huh.
In pencil, the name was Eric Bankston.
EB.
I didn't know him. And I was like, what is that's from the Star Palace. I remember that.
Oh yeah.
I throw them up in the top of the closet. So when you move it and stuff, you look. But that's exactly who it was. I'm gonna have to look him up on Facebook and be like, "Hey, I had a white rose from you." I don't even what group did he dance with?
Sweet Jam Control, and he danced with Nelson. They was Jam Control, and I forgot the other group he danced with too. But he was in two groups.
Okay, see, Star Palace days. I'm trying to get Posh Alameen on here.
Oh yeah.
The owner of Star Palace, who gave us.
Yes, that was our man. He was our manager. That's the thing too. Once we start dancing and all that, he was our manager. He took us, we opened up for Heavy D, Salt and Pepper, Kumo D. He hooked us up down. He was our manager. Him and Zap was our manager for like 2 years.
Really? I'm at the concerts. I'm up there in the balcony at the concert.
We was there. Matter of fact, our dressing room was right next to Heavy. I tell this story all the time real quick too. Our dressing room, they put us right next to Heavy D, the Fat Boys. They put us right next to the Fat Boys. Man, them guys, we talk about this every day. Them guys had over 100 bottles of Budweiser and like 60 to 70, maybe 100 boxes of pizza just stacked up in the corner. It was just stacked up, man. We never forget that day, man. Just pizzas just stacked up on the floor, just stacked up, and to like 2 rows. I never forget that. They cleaned it up. We were right there. It was Heavy D, Salt and Pepper, the Fat Boys, and Kumo D. I remember that like it was yesterday.
Yeah,
I remember that because Salt and Pepper was with them though. That was that whole
It was Heavy D, Fat Boys, Salt and Pepper, and Kumo D.
Yeah, I remember because I was with him. I was the one when got that pizza with Buff and all of them too. I was driving the truck. Alameen's my cousin, and I remember that time because what happened was Heavy. I didn't know his eyes were that gray, and he took his glasses off and rubbed them down. He looked up, and I was like, "Oh!" It scared me.
Yeah, buddy. Them was the times, man. Them was the times.
I remember that. I was driving.
Yep. So we want to bring back our history and then like I said, we're gonna have a presentation. We're gonna talk about the history of South, the variety shows, and give respect to people that's not here, the dance groups, the singing groups, and we're gonna make it real epic.
You remember the pizza, he remember driving. I just remember the DJ talk about something. Melanie Rudolph, I need you to come down to the DJ booth. Your mother outside. What?
Stop the mix. Everyone stop the mix. Melanie Rudolph.
Come to the DJ booth. Oh, man.
Yeah. That's because Mel was a good girl. She used to sneak out a lot, man, and wasn't even supposed to be at different places here and there.
But watch this. Watch this, though. My mother knew because she was the one to bring me. Listen, I wasn't out. I couldn't be out late though. I couldn't do that stuff. And it had to be controlled environment. But I was out. Right. I was out. What times you say this is going on? 3 to 7.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I was outdoing them times.
Hey, Mel, do you notice every time we have a guest, they talk about how green you were? You didn't know, Mel. You was a good girl. You didn't know. Everybody say that.
They do. I ain't know
Oh,
all
yeah.
the extra stuff, but I was having a good time. It was good. I had good.
Right. Good, clean. It was good, clean, safe, and yeah, man, good
Senior
fun,
skip
man.
day.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
did
yeah.
senior
Yes.
skip day. I was in South. Listen, I was at South so much that Bentley thought I went to South. I was like, nah. But when we had senior skip day, I told my mother, I said, listen, if the school call, tell them I'm sick. I told my mother that.
Right.
So my little senior skip day wasn't right. Me and Makiba Williams, our parents knew
Okay.
we were skipping on Saturday on that senior skip day.
Mm.
Who tells their parents? We do.
I never did it. I was scared.
Really? Yeah, we was in the car with Jamel Collier. He had the car. He was like, all right,
Oh,
Joel.
yeah.
Oh, we had a ball.
Oh,
Everything
yeah.
out. Nick had her time too. But we gonna get going. I'm gonna let you go. But we gonna get going and
Yes.
talk about this man with his 70 years and how them fast girls that was doing their thing. Oh, I did go to the Star Palace one time with Crystal Berry. Look, I'm like, that did.
He didn't. He didn't
Look,
right.
the memories coming in.
Yeah,
Memories coming in.
it was
now.
on Thursday. It was on. Remember they started on Thursdays.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I went. Yeah, I was like,
Leonard done messed up the whole show. We here reminiscing. They talk about that.
yeah, I'm supposed to be talking about the same zone, people. Same zone. Get with him. 234-313-3272. Have fun. We're gonna have to do an evening one and reminisce and pull all the dancers on and all that good stuff and have a good time.
Remember, stay safe.
All right,
Stay
you
safe.
too.
Good seeing you, bro. And I am telling you, I'm not going.
You practicing?
Oh, my fault. I didn't know I was still on.
Don't quit your day job.
You practicing?
Yeah.
You might get out. You might get a maybe
Hey.
you know what? You could go with an impersonator. TD Jakes.
Due to the recent acts of him, I choose not to. Man,
Have you ever been swallowed?
Wait, I'm trying to hide my gray hair up here. That's why I parted it this way.
Yeah, that he brought up some. That's
Oh, Cornell was head security at the Star Palace.
yeah. He Alameen looked for hooked on a lot of young kids, man. He did his part, man. He gave back. Right now, he'd be shunned for giving back, like Tyler Perry. See,
and that's terrible. Not in our eyes.
no. We were recipients of it, but it changed lives. The Star Palace, you didn't hear too much going. You had I don't remember. Was there fights? Well, after the Star Palace, yeah. But in the Star Palace, no. But it was just fights.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. You read that one?
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
what you call me?
You gave her the reverse mohawk when you just cut it right down the middle.
Negative, sir. Yes. Fun times, man. Fun times. Just a good time. A good time. Being in the place to be. Fraternizing. And that's what it was about. Because matter of fact, did we ever eat at those events? Like the concession stand? I don't ever remember. Do you remember ever going to the concession stand? Nick, if you was out, like
No.
we had so much fun.
Yeah, I was focused on the show. So yeah.
Well, everybody had that little white box afterwards because we all
With
stood
the
on
Staples.
the Staples. Everybody was out on that street of Staples, going in and getting their little white box.
So yeah.
In parking lot pimping all day, all night, rather.
That's where we were at, Nick. Parking lot pimping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody hungry. McDonald's over there. Some people, Nate over there stealing people's orders at McDonald's.
I don't know if the liability, I mean the time, I'm out of, what do they call it?
Really? Oh, when something happened, a statute of limitation.
Yeah, I don't know if the statutes of limitation is, I just pick up a
Wait,
receipt.
they call a number. You was like, that's me.
That's me. Give it to me. I walk out and eat free every week.
That's after skating. That's whack. I know you had mine before. I know you did. I know you did. Terrible.
Mel, you can get your knees and everything and your elbows greased up and get out there.
Like the Wizard of Oz, pour some oil on me.
Yep, get on up, get back out there.
Your boy messed that up. Diddy messed that up. I don't pour no oil on me.
Listen,
get back out there.
I see a business opportunity. I'm going to try to get a vendor table, and I'm just going to sell liniments. All your liniments, your preparation, not your preparation age, but your icy hot, your Ben Gays, all your liniments, because you old folks gonna go out there and act up, and I'm here for you. It might be double the price, but it's all about location.
It's prepared.
Yeah, that's right. What, you about to go dance with your old big behind? Okay, hey, I got a special on icy hot. it's a 2 for $250, but you gonna need it
at my birthday party. Little individual packets of Pepsi because I had pizza. I was like, yeah, just in case you can't take the sauce anymore.
Yeah, I got some uppers and down. I'm a drug dealer, and it's all gonna be preparation H. It's gonna be Pepsi AC. It's gonna be all that stuff.
Preparation H for what? Sitting on them hard seats?
Yes, that's what I meant.
I'm on this wood auditorium seat. I'm gonna need some preparation H.
And quite honest, I don't know if I can fit in one of those no more.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
If you can't, that'll be the next goal. So soon, look, after you leave there, then get ready for the following year. Right. Like, my goal is to be able to fit in this chair. All right, let's get back to what we talked about prior regarding the man who, I guess that would be raped, yes. A 14-year-old, one of his students, track girl, 14 years old. What you think?
It's going to be hard for him and bad for him wherever he go. Because if you got a skin beef, you don't want to have a skin beef. Let's just put it like that.
But do you remember in high school, and I'm asking both of you guys, where young girls or students was dating these people? And why do they keep, I don't understand why it's always that track coach.
Well.
No, it's not. It'd be the teachers too.
Oh, and teachers. And teachers, yes.
But let's just say the female teachers didn't have it as bad as the male.
No, they did not.
The male teachers is the one that caught the 70 years. The female teachers would have got, you're just bad.
Because y'all don't tell.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what it was. We had a teacher like that. We had a teacher like that at my school in Farrell, English teacher. A lot of the boys, she would flirt with them and they want to pass her class. So they would give her the business. They would tell other students about it, but they would give her the business. Yeah. She should have went to jail because she graduated with my mama, so she was old. Well, my mom wasn't that old when I was in high school, but still in her 30s, 40s. But still, she didn't have any business messing with these high school boys, and it was always us.
Mark.
And she was non-melanated. So yeah, and whatever they gave him, good for him. But I know there was a lot of girls that messed with, Now, we had a female track teacher, so I ain't had to worry about none of that. And none of the boys wasn't, no, her not. But like we did have a couple fast ones that they saw some cute teachers, they was on it. And I ain't even gonna lie, I was a fast child, but being with an adult never entered my mind. It was always a high school person because I ain't.
It's wild because I know that at our school, the whole school knew she was with Officer so-and-so or Mr. so-and-so. Like the whole school, offhand, I could think of the people.
That's crazy.
I know, yeah, I can think of people personally that I know too, but I mean, it was a female teacher, so it really wasn't a crime.
Okay, so you had it on the opposite side, and see, that was so odd to me because that was unheard of with me. You know, as far as like the females, both of you guys having that, but I knew like the men. Here's what's interesting: like we knew who was kicking it with who. We knew it because we were right there, and nothing was done, because it. I hate to say it. It was normal. It was almost normal.
Sad,
Now,
but
our
No,
people,
it wasn't normal.
would you say?
It wasn't normal. They were just sneaky about, well, not real sneaky, but nobody said
Yeah.
anything. Now, did you have any young female teachers in your school?
I don't know. Teacher was old to me in my mind. I
yeah,
wasn't
and
really
they'd be like 24, 25, but it
but
was
they
old
seemed so
stuff.
much older because we were
Right, because we
like,
were younger. I guarantee you there's a
oh
couple
wait,
of people that
let
you
me tell you,
graduated with that messed with a couple of the
but
teachers.
they probably were, but we were like 15 and 16, but we were old 15 and 16, which is,
Mm-hmm.
if you look at it right now, probably like your 12, 13-year-olds.
Yeah.
These new ones, they like 20. Not saying it's okay, but it's just interesting that, like I said, it wasn't a secret who was with who. All the students knew, but nobody said anything, and it was almost like a normal thing. And I hate to say it, but it's not right. Now we know, like, oh my gosh, I knew, like, oh, he grown, I ain't allowed to talk to nobody over a certain age, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But everybody in the school knew who was with who, and nobody, I guess they just didn't. The principals had to know, like we all knew. And then you had that old person picking somebody up from school, and
The
I ain't
aura,
gonna say who.
the
The
aura.
hour.
Yes, the aura, the old person picking people up from school, and you're not thinking nothing of it at all. You just like, and then hindsight is 2020, because even when you think of the R, when he was before he went off solo,
Right.
it was R.
He was
Kelly, a
vocal
public announcement.
in public announcement.
Now, when he was up at the top shelf, that was a teen club, but he was up there.
Huh.
And now that's why I say hindsight, it's 2020. And I see it. You think back with all this stuff happened, it was like, oh, he was at our teen club. I mean, we didn't sell drinks, we sold pop. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, why was he there? Anyway, it was almost normal, and it's sad to say that it was like the norm, so it wasn't a big issue.
That's crazy.
It is, isn't it? It really
That's
is.
crazy.
Yeah, but we're looking at it from hindsight. While it was going on with us, we were like, oh, well, wow, what is he seeing you? Or you're golly gee, he likes you and he's 30? Holy crap.
I had a friend whose boyfriend bought the whole senior class their prom dresses.
She was slinging it like that. I mean, wow.
She went to Rand.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, he grown. And
Whoa. That story tells me so much more. If he bought all of y'all your singing dresses, she was paying for that. She was really paying.
you crazy. She was paying for it.
Hey, she
Girl,
paid.
let us go to DJs.
He
and
probably
let
wasn't
you
the
get
only one paying for it. Trust me.
No.
A couple of the other one was probably paying for it too. They just kept it
that's
quiet.
how it was. That's how it was.
Hey.
They just kept it quiet because they was her friend.
Well, hey, they were skilled individuals to be that young.
And that it's now, yeah, that's gross to even think about now.
But watch this. Here's an awkward silence moment. Ready?
I'm ready.
What were you doing when you were 15?
Oh, I was getting it in, of course. But with high schoolers.
I got you.
With high schoolers, not grown men.
But
And I already said that I was fast. But I was fast with high schoolers.
My point is, we were what are we, cassette tapes? Now they're MP3s. Faster, clearer, no division, better. It's that time sign at a time. And if we were like that at 15, I look at my
what was I doing at 15?
You nothing.
You wasn't doing nothing at 15.
You was reading.
I was like asking Nate for a ride to the mall.
Yeah, going skating, reading.
Or skating.
Yeah. No, you weren't doing that. But I look at me. My granddaughter's 14, and I said, "Oh my God, I was 14 once."
Mm-hmm.
Then I just put her on punishment for no. Why? Don't worry about it. You on punishment. Don't worry about it. You on punishment. Just because she's 14.
You punish her for your dirty deeds when you was that age.
If I was doing that as a cassette player, what do you think they're doing as MP3s?
Let me go to the comments. At 15. Matter of fact, I was talking to somebody and they said that too.
Yeah. Hey, we cannot, we should not throw any stones. And us men, see, this is why it's important to have a girl with a father is always a little more because I know what I was doing. So, hey, I'm going to show you where the potholes are or just pave the whole street completely so you don't have to go through it. So they weren't the low-hanging fruit because Cornell at 15 was doing that. I was doing something similar. And now I got a granddaughter. And I got a granddaughter that's 14. Oh no, you ain't allowed to watch TV. Nothing.
Well, let me ask you this: now that everybody's adults, do you think that those things were occurring because they weren't able to go anywhere, so they was already in the house?
Whoa, I think that the girls like you that can go everywhere, you were hard to get. The girls that had freedom and trust were hard to get. It was that girl that couldn't get out that often. You had to beat her off of you. Like, oh, hey, can I buy you lunch first? No, they want to get out. They want to have all the fun and do all the stuff they think is fun right then. And you get one of those quiet shy ones that ain't been out nowhere. Whoo! I was sitting there like this. Call me.
Balled up in a blanket.
Hey, beat me up. I was not prepared. But you can ask all the guys that are listening, the girls that couldn't go out and had the strict ones, when they got out, they made the most of it. But the girls who went out and was everywhere partying and kicking it, you can never get them. You couldn't get them because they wasn't thinking about that.
I'm ready. I was ready to go skating everywhere I had to go. I was having a ball.
Right. But think of your girlfriend that couldn't go nowhere. When she went out, she was like, hey, Mel, tell him I was over here. Open this door back. That was her. That was her.
You know what? Yeah, she couldn't do anything.
See? And when she had the little bit of space, she put everything in that little space.
During school, that's pretty risky.
Hey.
Like,
that's the only
her
time.
mother, I said, your mother gonna kill you.
Hey, I was at school getting my lesson and reading my Bible, mother. Now I'm going to sit home and do my homework and watch Texas Walker Ranger with you. And mom was sitting there like, I got a good girl. You didn't know she was ambidextrous.
He thinks that's so funny. That's what's funny. He thought that was so funny.
That's hilarious. That was good. Hold on 1 second.
You crack yourself up. Like
that was a good one.
It's interesting. Hey, look at our little research say.
Hey, I told
experiment.
I told my granddaughter, happy birthday. You're on punishment.
What?
That's it. 14.
Well, what about her? She probably likes.
I don't care. I don't. La 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 la. I don't want to hear it. I know what 14-year-olds do back in my day.
Now I did sneak and wear some lipstick on. Let me tell you how slow I am.
Yeah, it's not even a misdemeanor. Your story's not a misdemeanor. We're not worried about that. Oh,
right.
You want lipstick?
No, listen. It was 8th grade. You said 14. I was going to the 9th grade, but I put some lipstick on, messing with Crystal Thomas. She had this Wet and Wild.
Yeah.
And I remember what I had on. It was red and black. And she was like, "Girl, put some lipstick on." She put some lipstick on for her picture. Then here is mine. Why did I put lipstick on picture day? Somebody slow, right?
Oh wow!
So of course, all my pictures came back. I got this bright red, Wet and Wild.
Hey, that was a whooping you couldn't get away from. But
Crazy.
yeah.
That's all right. Somebody was slow.
Hey,
My sister won.
hey,
Remember, I told you what she did. She called the house talking about she was downstairs. She was like, "I got it, Grandma."
oh yeah, that was a classic. That was a classic. That might be Hall of Fame. That's that like that play that what's Beckham caught with his hand like that. That dun. That's ESPN right there.
Listen, that is the coldest.
That is the coldest.
Now, what if your grandma decided during the conversation, because my mom used to be like that, every now and then pick up the phone just to hear. And she picked up the phone to the dial tone.
Oh, she could have hung up. Yeah, you just thought you could hung up. No, here's the thing. What should have asked for some water? Bring me some water.
Yeah.
Right. Or something like that. She'd been,
Yeah.
Listen,
but that was a great
so
play.
cold.
That was a great play. That was a good game.
I gotta tell the people that thing's so cold. I said, you get a trophy. When she comes up in town, I'm gonna give her one of these bike trophies.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I just want to give her the slow clap.
Yeah, that was cold. I was like,
crazy.
what?
Yeah, that was
Cold.
That ought to go in the Player Hall of Fame for real.
It should.
I
agree.
That was a good one.
Well, back to my point. Put your grandkids on punishment. Just call them up and say, you know what? You on punishment. You ain't allowed outside ever again.
Hot mess. So why are you different? I mean, I get the fact that you don't want her to meet a guy like you.
I'm really. I
But why is it so different for the guys versus
exactly
the girls?
Because the guys are trained to hunt, and the girls, a lot of them don't understand when they're being hunted, or he's just a friend. A lot of the women don't, and plus, if they around the wrong girlfriends, what? He got a 35-year-old friend that thinks I'm cute too. They can be manipulated. So to take care of all of that, you just lock them up. But I mean, you have to be cognizant of all of that.
Because you can bring something home. He ain't.
What? I mean, listen, I had to learn this as a father. We love our children differently. I love my daughter. Yes, I love my daughter as in, this is my daughter. I'm going to protect her. No, you can't. No, protect it. I love my son is like, yeah, but I'm going to show you how to do it. You take this lure, you put it on the fish, and you spit on it, and you fling it out there, and you just sit there and wait. They're going to bite. So a love for your son is teaching him what to do, and a love for my daughter is teaching her what not to do. I'm protecting my daughter and my granddaughter. My grandsons, hey, going out there and fight, play ball, do this, that, and other. So there's a difference.
Where's your best pickup line?
I don't know.
Or did you have a pickup line, or you just laughed all the time and they said, "Oh, he's that cute"?
I used to talk about people. It's to get in, I would talk about you because growing up an ugly kid, Mel, your nose is big. My nose ain't big, blah, blah, blah. And next thing you know, what? You got a cute nose. And blah, 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 blah. Next thing you know, it's morning.
Oh, so, okay, you talk about something, make them insecure, then you build them up. So you
I just get in.
Hiking chicks.
Yeah, I just get in.
Hiking chicks.
It gets me in. And then next thing you know, it's morning. But that was before I found the Lord.
Okay.
Right.
Nick, what was your best pickup line?
Push him up and put him tight.
I don't think I had one.
You didn't. You didn't have to have one. A woman doesn't have to have a pickup line. That's the difference. You don't need to yell. You can say, you, come here. And I'm going to be like, me? Okay. Women don't have to have a pickup line. Wear the right top. Just da-da. And fight
I
them.
will tell you what my little line is now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you got one now? Okay.
Yeah, I know what it is. I'll buy you that PlayStation 4 you won't.
No, never that. Never that. Never that.
That's another one.
Yeah.
It's so funny that.
That's two. That's two.
My line now, especially with these little YNs that be running up on me.
Uh-huh.
The young ones too running up on me, and I be looking at them like, dude, you close to my oldest daughter's age. Like, bye.
But
Ain't
that ain't
damn but a number, and I
Yeah,
nicely
come on.
will tell them. I done
Which-
told a couple older ones too. Listen, I will send you home to your mama sucking your thumb. You better go on ahead.
And then he said, "Girl, I'll break
I
your
tell them that all the time.
and what's the reply, Nate?
girl. I'm gonna break your hip."
They be talking mess, and I'm like, I'm telling you, you better go ahead. I will send you home to your mama sucking your thumb.
Right then is when I know I got you. Because if it was no, you just be like, no. But you talking mess back to me, I have a chance. You just open the door.
No, that's
I
just the
bet you
line that I
won't.
tell people.
I
'Cause,
bet you you won't. And then now I'm talking stuff and you talking back. And guess what that is? Conversation.
Okay, I'll give folks conversation all day, but they ain't getting.
Why? If I don't want to be bothered with you, I'm not giving conversation.
I don't give you a conversation. Ain't nothing wrong with having a conversation, but
Let me
you
go
ain't
to the
getting
chat real
nothing.
quick. So the chat, I don't have to worry about my son coming home pregnant. He may get somebody pregnant, but he ain't coming home pregnant. And like Nate say, men are the hunters. See, that's what I was wondering. They're not bringing nothing home.
But he can come home. Yeah, they are. They can come home with something, not a baby, but something else. Drip, drip. Go see the doctor.
But see, here's the difference with that.
That
You
ain't
won't know unless they tell you.
right.
Right, but still,
it-
the point of the matter is
yeah.
that still happens.
Okay, that's par for the course. You can do that now, and you can't
Right.
have kids,
Yeah,
right? So that's
either
par for the
way.
course. But as a child, raising another child, bringing another life in the world. Listen, I don't have any outside kids because I could not be a dad. I had too many men in my life that were fathers who put it into me. So me going out here having a lot of kids and stuff like that, I wanted 5. But if I wasn't with the one, no, I'm not having 5. And even if I've been married 22 times, even though I only got one baby mama. And I tell my kids and my grandkids, no matter what you see or who I'm with, I've always been loyal to you. So I just didn't have a lot of kids, but that's how I was built. A lot, and these girls, it's not hard. It's not hard.
It's not baby's mama, it's children's mother.
Wait a
Please
minute.
get that correct.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. So you said it's not hard now?
No. Especially in this age group. It's not hard. Bat them away. Get back. Get back. Yeah. Get out. Skip. You got to.
See, I'll be like, I don't want no pass around. I'll be like the dudes. I don't want no pass around.
At this age, we in the last quarter. We in the third quarter, mid-third quarter. You look in the, I ain't looking for what I was looking for back then.
Okay.
A good time as in conversation and a cuddle is the main menu now. It used to be the entree.
Cuddle.
A conversation and cuddle is now the main course.
Also, no dinner, no nothing.
The conversation and cuddle is the main course. Back then, that wasn't even the entree. But now at our age, wait, I'm not trying to be up all. What was that line in Harlem Nights when she said to Sugar Ray, "You can make love to me all night long," and Sugar Ray said, "How about 45 minutes and we fall in a deep coma-like sleep." You want to scare a man away? Tell him I want to do it all night long. God, oh man, I got to work tomorrow. Shit, I got to cut my grass.
That's what y'all think about.
It ain't the same. It ain't the same for us. Y'all in y'all prime. I've been out of my prime for 30 years. I'm 50-something. I've been out of my prime for 30 years. Now you in your prime and you want to fight a 12-round fight? I'm exhibition, baby. Exhibition 3 2-minute rounds, 3 2-minute rounds.
So what I am hearing is it's not as important as it was before.
To us, no.
Okay. So is that why people are looking at calling them the odd couple? Lunel and I'll Be Sure. They're a couple.
Oh.
Yeah, they've been a couple.
Whoa. Lunel she beating him up. She's older than him though, right?
Oh, she's older.
Not by many years.
Okay.
But he still look young. She
Well,
just
if you
maybe
ask
just
the
act older.
agitator to look at it and give you what the agitator thinks, I think she curling his toes. I think that he didn't messed around and found a heavyweight that can really, really, really fight, and he's a good sparring partner. I mean, I could be wrong, but just looking at it, just hearing about this like right now, first thing that jumped in my mind, and of course I could be wrong, but you kind of know I'll Be Sure is getting beat up and catered to.
Oh, okay. Are you thinking of I'll Be Sure first, second album, I'll Be Sure, or the I'll Be Sure now? Because remember, he almost died. He was on life support.
Right. When Puffy,
That's why they're together now, because she was by his side when he was on life support and in a coma. But he said he can remember like certain things. She was there. Put it that way. She was there. Okay. And he said like every day she was there.
So hearing that story,
a nurse or a purse.
That's what I went to. But I also went to, hold on. She was there and she helped him and was committed. So his mission is to show his appreciation. So it could be a, hey, listen, she was there for me. I'm going to be there for her. But Lunel, just on the outside, I'm not looking to ask him. Huh?
Go ahead. I said maybe the cooking and taking care of them. That's what's important. Okay, go ahead.
She make a mean mac and cheese. We all can just see that on her. And she ain't just, she's ambidextrous, and her pepper grinder and all that is probably up to par. And that's why you're looking at that odd couple. Because I'm just hearing about this today. It is kind of an odd couple, but you wouldn't think of it. But hey, if you listen to any of her content, she's not unfamiliar with the
how do you know? You know her?
Hey, I hear what she say. And guess
That
what?
part.
As I always say, reality is not reality. Perception is. Perception is reality. And I perceive by what I hear and what she says that, oh yeah, you better be right. You better get your cardio together. That's what you tell. But at 50, my cardio was garbage.
That's something. That's an odd couple. They end up somebody in the audience, Lunel, had did a concert, and they asked how she got I'll Be. He was in the back, and she let him know how she got him. She didn't go into detail, but it was pretty much like, "Are you telling me I wouldn't be able to pull him?" It was kind of like shunning her, like she can't pull him.
That's how we look at the couple. We ain't looking at it like I'll Be couldn't pull her. So let's be honest. We're looking at it that way. How did you get I'll Be? Just like Rihanna. They always ask Rihanna, hey, Rihanna, how did you get with Nate the Agitator? You know what I mean? You wonder how she got so lucky. You don't wonder how I got lucky. You know what I mean? Let's just be honest.
You hear this clown.
Let's just be honest. What you laughing at, Nick?
Woo!
Ask the fellas, ask Cornell, ask all of them. They were like, Rihanna, how'd you get so lucky? That's what everybody was thinking.
Like she is cracking up. So how did you get so lucky? He's that guy, huh?
Hey.
It's just that guy.
Hey, get with the agitator.
Okay, Nate.
That's it. That's all she wants.
Yeah, that's all I got.
That's all she can take.
That's what the people
Okay, Nate.
That's what the people.
Bring on a girl. How did you get that lucky to get?
That's what they say.
The agitator.
Hey, listen. I would give you her number, but we ain't together no more. You can ask her yourself. Did she went through that?
Okay.
It helped her last album because they thought at the Super Bowl that I done did that. I'm like, no, we ain't together.
Clouds.
Okay.
I got
Today's footnote. Tomorrow is your reward for working safely today.
Wow.
Find you, embrace you, most importantly, always, always love you. Until next week, people, you know what it is. 1, 2, 3. Shut
Shut.
Pretty
Oh,
good.
that did good. Look at there.
Rihanna, call me.
Y'all was on the call.
No, Rihanna. I told her to give me
Oh, Rihanna call. Okay. I see you guys in the chat. Hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I appreciate you guys' time. It's something I know we can't get back. So I thank you for spending your time with us. All right, lovely people. Call. Hey, if you got a topic you want to talk about, let your girl know if you're interested in being a guest and come to Shop Talking with us live. Let your girl know. Hit an inbox. We'll Shop Talk with you. I always have fun, right?
I'll wear your merch.
Oh, yeah. Nate the Agitator will wear your merch. Now, I don't know if y'all could believe him. And the reason I'm saying that is because he was supposed to get a colon splash, and he never showed up.
Whoa, it was never schedule it. You schedule it, now go.
No. You have to tell me when you are, because it takes a lot to when you are ready. Because it takes a lot to get
colonic. Oh,
Mhm.
yeah, I do remember him talking about he was gonna go ahead and get that colonic and let everybody know how it was.
lies.
I'm going. I said it. Just tell me how long I get. What I
Well,
gotta do?
here's the thing. I need to make sure it's not expired because it was a limited time.
Was it?
Yeah, I mean, you can't
You
go
don't want to see my glutes?
Talking about I'm here.
She don't want to see my glutes? That was
No,
the
she
best
don't
gift
see
for
your
her.
glutes. She don't want to see your glutes. I don't think they're tight. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Did you see his son is in the bodybuilding?
Mm-mm.
The other woman, the side,
Oh yeah, the one he
that child?
breeded with. He breeded with. Yeah, he bred with her. So that child's gonna be huge.
You know what? Now that is so rude. I'm out, man.
Bye. Bye, y'all.
Oh, he bred it with her. Yeah, that child gonna
Oh, he
be.
looked at her shoulders and was like, "That's gonna give me a linebacker."
Oh
Yeah.
my
You know
God.
what? Yeah.
Bye.